Hi guys, this is lesson number 19 from our CorelDRAW training course series. In this exercise, I am going to teach you how to use pen tool properly. As you can see that I have here a card, and this what I created in CorelDRAW by using pen tool and rectangular shape. So let's see how it's done. This heart shape I am going to create based on one image. I am going to import. I will go to the file, and here we have import. And you can see that this is the image. I have heart shape. I downloaded this image. You can check the link in the video description. It is there. You can download and you can practice also. I will select it and click import. Let's move these things to the side here so we can work in our page. I have a letter size page and it is landscape. So let's bring this heart shape in the middle here. And you can see that this looks similar, but this is a raster image. This is pixel based. This is a photo. If I will zoom it, you will see that it is pixelated. But here, if I will zoom this, it's really smooth still because it is a vector and we created inside CorelDRAW. If you are going to zoom perfectly with the screen, you can just click on zoom tool and click and drag window around the object that you want to zoom. Okay, this way. If I want, I can lock this object here in the screen. So while it is selected, I can click on object and go to lock and lock object. So while drawing with the pen tool, this object, it will not move. Though it is selected with the pick tool, if I will click and drag, you will not be able to access this unless I will right click and unlock object. Okay, let's start now. Zoom tool and fit with screen. Here we have pen tool. You can see that from the freehand, you will come down and choose the pen tool. Okay, we can start directly from this point, but before we start this, we can draw one guideline from the ruler. What is the purpose to create this guideline? To maintain the same alignment of this point to this point. Okay, because I'm going to draw only half and then we will mirror it and we will weld it. So this way it will be the exactly same from both sides. Let's see how it's done. Click and drag this guide here in the middle. We will start from this point and we will end up here. Okay, one thing you need to do, you need to go to the view, go to snap to and guideline. Okay, guideline, it must be active. So now we can start. Pen tool is active. I can just bring the mouse here and click, and I will come here somewhere here in this area and click and drag. Don't release the mouse. Click, hold it and drag the mouse. So you can see that CorelDRAW created curve here. So once the curve is there, release the mouse, go along the path, and wherever you feel that it is okay, you can just click. But this time don't click and drag, okay, because it's already adjusted. We have directional handle this side. I can just click. So from this point we have 3 points and we have curve. I'll just click and drag. Now here we don't need, we can just click it. We don't need to click and drag. And then at the bottom here, I will click and drag to make a little bit more curve. Now you can see that here we have a directional handle. One is going up and one is going down on this segment. So this directional handle we need to close here. So how to do that? We will press Alt key and click on that point. From this side directional handle, it is closed and we have here corner. Zoom out, press the mouse wheel, and so you can move around and scroll up and down to zoom. So I am going to close here on that point. Since CorelDRAW detected here guideline, so our alignment is perfect from this point to this point. Click on pick tool and move it here. It is actually smooth, but if I want a little bit more, I can just select it and go to the shape tool. Here we have, and there is a smooth, there is a tool, smooth tool. So click it, and here you can adjust the nib size. Look at this. This is our nib size. If I want to reduce, now it is small, and we can click and drag here. You can also set the speed here, how it will be smooth. From this slider, when you will hold it, left and right, you can move to adjust this speed. Let's say I want to make it a little more smooth here. I will click and drag around this here near. So CorelDRAW will adjust this one. CorelDRAW will create more points there. So let's try like this. Look at this. Now this point was not there. Now it is created here like this. Okay, So CorelDRAW is adding point to make smooth this shape. So this is how we can make it smooth. This is one way that you can do. So if you are happy with the result, you can just click on the pick tool and it is done. You can see that we have more points now. Anytime you want, you can delete the point. Let's say I want the curve more smooth here. If you want to delete the point, you can double click on the point. This point is deleted from here. And if I want to create point again, double click back again to the segment. Double click to create the point and double click on created point to delete the point. Now we have 2 points here. Look at this side and this side. To control the curve, you can use directional handle like this, click and drag, but you can see that when I'm moving from the both side, other side here also, it is affecting object. What we can do here, let's say I have this way and I want to just use this directional handle. I don't want that it will affect this side. So while it is selected, you can click on this button here. Look at this cusp node. Once you will click it, now only you can move this side. Look at this. Now this directional handle, it is not working anymore. Okay, only from one side we can control that way. Here we have. So this is how we created a path. Now at the bottom here, you can see that it is actually smooth here, but if I want, I can make it more smooth by deleting point. So I think this point we don't need here. So double click, the curve go more smooth, but you don't need to delete all the points. Sometime you might lose the control on the shape. Okay, if I will delete this point now, somehow this is okay now still, but if I will delete this point, so you can see that it's really go over. Control Z, undo to go back. Now if I want, I can mirror it and I can weld it, but before we go to that, I will show you another trick. Okay, let's move this here to the side. Zoom tool, zoom in this area. Again, click on pen tool. So you can click here to detect this guide and go straight and just click. Don't click and drag like before. Just click, click, just click that way and come and close that. We have shaped this way. It is possible still, we can make it curve. Now it is a closed path. I will go to the shape tool. If I will click here, before we go here, convert to curve. You have another way also. Once you will click, single click, you will right click. Okay, click on to curve. So it is the same output. Bring this segment from the center. Okay, here. Now again, I will click in the middle here and right click and to curve. From the middle, hold it from the middle and just bring it to this curve here. For first time user, this is more easy. Again, click in the middle of these 2 points and right click and to curve. Move it this way. Just like this. Here we need to bring it inside from this point to this point and right click to curve and just bring it to make it smooth this way. So now you can see that this is how we can also do. Now the shape is created. I will click on pick tool and bring it out here. So you can see that this is how we have. This is another approach, but in this way you can see that it is little bit not really smooth the way we have here. Another way to make smooth without using this smooth tool, there's another way. What you can do, you can delete some point to make it smooth, the object. So click on shape tool. Since this point and this point is saving this path, I will double click here, it will become smooth. Look at this now, it's very smooth here. And if I will delete this point here, look at this, now it is more smooth. But you don't need to delete all the points. If I will delete this point, I might lose the control on my shape this way. So we don't need to do that. Now I can see that it is smooth from both sides, but still I can see here I need more smoothness in this area. So what I can do here, instead of deleting this point, I will create another point close to this point somewhere here. Okay, now I will delete this. It will not affect the shape, but it will make smooth, right? So this way we can do that. Now if I feel that it is I need to make it more smooth here, I can create another point close to that. Okay, so now it goes this way. And anytime you want, you can control from one side directional handle by clicking cusp node, and this side I think it is exceeded a little bit. I will just bring from this side. So look at this, if I'm moving this, it is not affecting that side. So just a little bit this way. So I feel that is okay now. Click on pick tool and try to observe your shape. So that is also another way to draw with the pen tool. I will delete one of them. We cannot select it, right click and go to unlock and I can move it to the side. Okay, and this is what we have here. Now we can even delete this guide. Click it and press delete key from the keyboard. So we have here half of the way this shape. Press plus key simply from the keyboard to copy it, and we have another copy. Use mirror command, horizontal mirror, to mirror to the other side, and we are going to connect. But before you connect, you need to make sure under view object snap is checked. Once it is checked, you can connect it. Now hold it from this node and click and bring it here to connect it. Now you know already what was the purpose of guideline. We can select both of them this way and click on weld. So once I will click on weld, it's become now single shape. We created this heart shape by using pen tool. Now let's see how to create this artwork. I have small card here. We can select the heart shape and fill it with the red. I can apply outline, maybe pink, and we can increase the hairline size here. Okay, 2 is okay. Here you can see that we have a drop shadow with this heart shape, so we can apply drop shadow before we duplicate. Click here, and here we have drop shadow. Click on drop shadow and click and drag to apply that shadow. Okay, so this way we have. Now here if I want, I can change color, maybe dark purple, and little bit we can make more adjustment this way. Here you can also control. Look at this, we have drop shadow, opacity here we can manage, and here we have feather. Okay, so that is fine. Now if you want to copy, don't click in the shape inside and press plus, because drop shadow will not copy. You can see that only the shape is copied. To copy the drop shadow with the object, you need to click on the drop shadow to select the object. Click in this area and now press plus. So object is copied with the drop shadow. Click and drag object order to back of the page. Now we can rotate. Okay, so here we have text. You can see that I have typed text here. We can take that and I apply some stylish font. So that's done. Now to make this box here, we will use rectangle tool. Select both of them. Let's zoom this way. Okay, rectangle tool. Click and drag to draw a rectangular shape here. Fill it with pink. Outline we are going to increase 24, and we can apply some other pink shade. We can bring it out our palette this way, and let's apply some dark shade. Okay, that is fine. And at the back we have another shape. First object order to back of the page. Pick tool and press plus key. We have another copy of the same object. Remove outline, fill with the pink, send it back. Object order to back of the page. This object we can rotate little bit the way we have there. Any color you want you can apply. Now we need to reduce the size. We need to make it with our page size. We need to keep it inside the page, because once you will print the area, it will go out from the page, it will be trim. So that's why it is very important to keep inside the page area. Now here we have design at the bottom. It's simple. With the pen tool we can create. Click on pen tool, click, go straight and press shift key, click and drag. Okay, to just make a curve. Then press alt key and click on that point here. Okay, once you will click on that point, now you can see that there is no directional handle this side. So I will go again, press shift key, click and drag. Okay, so this is how we have. Again, Alt key and click, press Shift key to go straight down, and we can close it here. Use shape tool, select this point, using arrow key we can adjust it, and this is how we have. Now we can fill it with color. If you want red color or pink color, any color you want, you can fill. Right click to remove outline, and we can make a copy. Press plus key to copy, control key to make the same alignment, and little bit at the end here you need to overlap. Okay, so once we will weld, it will be perfect. Once again we can copy, press control key and just bring it this way. Now we can select all of them and apply weld command. Reduce the size from the corner this way, and you can place it wherever you want. This is how it's done. I hope you enjoy this lesson. Try to practice. Guys, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and click on the bell button so you will always get notification once I will upload new video. Thank you.